Are we back? That is $1 million question. Are we back?
I think we are. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I think, because before I get into that, you know what I'm saying? I just like to thank my boy Nas for having me on this video. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to thank my boy Nas 2.0 for having me on this video. You know what I'm saying? For anybody who doesn't know, I'm Mr. RanksHTX. What's going on?
Mr. Houston, Texas.
Mr. Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, everybody? We talking, we answering the question. Are we back? Now, the reason why I like that question is because something else that I just had a podcast episode, and in that podcast episode, I mentioned something. I knew Modern Warfare 2 was trash before the game dropped. I knew it was trash before the game dropped.
Right.
I played it. It wasn't that bad. It was playable, but it wasn't that bad.
It was tolerable. It was tolerable.
Full game comes out. I'm like, what the fuck? But during the beta, the fact that I'm addicted to a beta.
When that beta went away, we were just crying tears. Please bring it back.
If they just find a way to not mess up this game, then we might just be back. I'm not gonna lie. We might just be back. Because they're adding a lot. I mean, granted, yes, I understand that their marketing's technically adding things that should have been in the game regardless. Yes,
I still do not understand why they even did that in the first place, because these are features that everybody loved, and then you took it away because, you know, you want to cater to the casuals, and then you bring it back, and it's like, okay, why is this being marketed? But, you know, neither here nor there.
I think they knew that they wanted to switch it up in terms of Call of Duty, in terms of like the pacing and the play style, which is what they did with Modern Warfare 2. They kind of wanted to switch it up just a little bit, but I think they sort of had this on the back burner because they were like, all right, if this fails, how do we pivot? That's what I think. Because let's say I'm gonna give Activision, Infinity Ward, let's say I'm giving them this much credit. Maybe I'm giving them too much credit. Maybe these guys are just like, fuck it, did some shit on the fly. I don't know. But let's give them the benefit of the doubt, and let's say that they're adequate. You know what I'm saying? They're an adequate business. They're an adequate company. And they said, no matter what we do, there needs to be a backup plan if this goes wrong. I think Modern Warfare 3 was the backup plan in the case that it went wrong. Which, because the game's very similar. I don't think they really like concocted this thing and said, all right, we're going to make the game, all right, we're going to mimic it as is. I think they damn near made both at the same time. We're like, all right, drop this, but keep working on this, but make it similar to that. And then they're like, all right, if this doesn't work, it's sort of like Model A and Model B. That's what I think. I think they had two presentations at the same time. Model A failed, they went to Model B. So that's what I think.
You know what I'm feeling? I feel like I'm hearing a lot of people say that Modern Warfare 3 is pretty much just DLC slapped with $70 on it. With that extent, I kind of see that, and here's my little theory. Let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. Modern Warfare 2 was a complete failure.
Complete.
Like, literally one of the worst CODs I have ever played. Like, I thought Infinite Warfare was bad. This game put that game to shame.
I thought World War II was bad. I think this game might be like borderline worse. I think it might be worse just because, and I really hate World War II, by the way. I really hate that game. But I think this game is even worse because I think in World War II, there was Infinite Warfare, but then there was, it was Infinite Warfare, then World War II. So we didn't have the greatest game with Infinite Warfare. So let's say my expectations are a little lowered. We have World War II. Bad game. I'm not doing jumping jacks for it. Wasn't planning on doing any anyways. So, and at the time I could still play Black Ops 3. The issue I have now is there's not shit to play. There's no backup plan. They have 3 game modes: campaign, multiplayer, Spec Ops. No, they have out the wazoo. They got campaign, ranked play. They got campaign, multiplayer, ranked multiplayer, Spec Ops, DMZ, Warzone, ranked Warzone, and they all suck. That's how it's worse, because they have 3,000 devs, but it's just horrible. And I'm like, I think it's just, I really just don't even know how they really. I didn't think they could get worse, but they definitely got worse.
But back to the story. I feel like after what happened with Modern Warfare 2,
yeah,
they knew that if they didn't change up the formula, Modern Warfare 3 out of the gate, let me repeat, Modern Warfare 3 out of the gate was going to be a failure. So they knew they needed to go back to the roots. Minimap needed to come back.
Don't know why I was taken out, but it's back.
Dead Silence needed to come back. Reload canceling, and I use that term lightly in that game, needed to come back. Everything that they took out needed to come back. Because they knew that if they literally was going to do the same thing they literally did in Modern Warfare 2, there was no way in hell anyone was going to buy this game.
Because the thing I think that they really started to truly realize is, bro, it never matters about how realistic. We don't really care about realism, which I think they've really woken up to. Yeah. Because now they're adding Nicki Minaj, 21 Savage, Homelander bundles, all kinds of crazy stuff that isn't quite realistic. And I think with them adding those things, they've then come to the realization and said, hey, these gamers don't necessarily want realism. Which they would fucking know if they actually played the game, but they don't play the game. So then they're like, all right, this doesn't work. So now they're like, you guys like this gimmicky, false, you know what I'm saying, unrealistic standard of gameplay? Yes, we do. If I want to really feel some fucking mechanics, and if bro, I'd go enlist. I don't want to enlist. I want to play a video game. All right, so
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I feel like that bridge came during that realization they had. We're like, hey, yes, this is $70 worth of DLC, but this is everything that y'all want now. Are y'all happy? Yes, we are. You know,
of course, Sam.
So,
and when me and you even played it, we were like, where was this last year?
Where was it last year?
Like, now, don't get me wrong. I'm happy about that Modern Warfare 3 came out because
yeah,
this is what we needed. We literally had fun. Like by month 2 of Modern Warfare 2, I was absolutely over this game. 1 week of this beta put all of last year to shame. And it's like, why? Why couldn't y'all do it? Because this is literally what they did all year. We're taking feedback from you guys.
We're taking feedback.
We're taking feedback from you guys. We're totally listening to what you guys are saying.
We're seeing the comments that you guys are saying. We're seeing the comments. No, you're not. We're seeing your guys' feedback of what you guys know. The fuck you're not, bro. Open your eyes, bro. Turn on your monitor, bro. You can't read comments with your monitor off. It don't work like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you know what the sad part is? You know how I knew that this game was essentially doomed to fail? After, I believe it was week 1 of the Modern Warfare 2 beta, the post-patch notes about the feedback in quotations that we got. What they said about Dead Silence and the minimap. What they said about Dead Silence, that we do not want players to run around without consequence. And for the minimap, we do not want to punish players for actively firing their weapons. If you literally read those 2 statements alone and tell me that this game was not being set up to fail, honestly, what game were you playing? Just listen to that again. We do not want to punish players for running around, and we don't want to punish players for firing their weapons.
Not being punished for it worked in COD 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Ghost, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, World War 2. It worked in so many. Who the hell told y'all to change it? Why? Like that's what could, like, I just couldn't understand. Something that we didn't ask to change, and apparently hasn't been a problem, because if it was a problem, don't you think people would have been actively, like, advocating for this sort of change? No one's been advocating for it. No one's been talking about it. Okay, so if we're not talking about it, guess what? That means we don't care. It's fine. Nothing's wrong. There's nothing to complain about. But then they change it, we complain and say, we're seeing your guys' feet. No, you're not, bro. No, you're not, bro. It didn't need to be fixed. Y'all changed it. We spoke up, meaning that there's something wrong, and they said, no, you're wrong.
And you know what just came to mind? It literally just came to my mind right now. You remember Modern Warfare 2019's beta, right?
Yes.
They even took out the minimap in that game, and when we complained about it, they only,
they
only met us halfway. They literally only met us halfway. They're like, okay, we'll give you the minimap, but it's still not going to show red dots on the map.
Infinity War, y'all are stubborn. Y'all are some stubborn idiots, bro. Y'all are some stubborn idiots, bro.
They're so stubborn, but again, we're not here to talk about the stubbornness of Infinity War or lack of brain cells that they have. We're here to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of Modern Warfare 3. What we liked, what we didn't like, and what was just bottom of the barrel. Ugh, absolutely not. So, let's start off with the good. Mr. Houston, Texas, would you like to start us off with the good?
The good about Modern Warfare 3, it's a lot of things. So let's go ahead and start off with the multitude of things that they added back that should have been in Modern Warfare 2, but was not. So let's start off with definitely a much more balanced time to kill. Now, granted, it is not perfect. I will be honest, it could use some tweaks, but I think the time to kill for sure, it's extended. So now we're at the point where it's like, okay, maybe I can evade certain situations a little more. Let's say, for example, it requires you to have a lot more aim. You corner campers, you can't win all the time, okay? No. Life's not fair. And another way that we're able to win is because now they added what? Movement to the game. It's not a full-on slide cancel. It's a pretty solid slide, like an evasive slide. That's what I'm trying to say. And you're able to maneuver out of that slide, you know what I'm saying, maybe get into another gunfight. You're able to do that now. So I already forgot the first thing I said. That's crazy. But time to kill, movement. They've obviously added red dots to the map. So if you shoot a gun that is unsuppressed, like they have within the last 14 years of Call of Duty, then you show up on the map. So there's the red dots on the map. What else is there? They added maps that are fan favorites, which that could go either or. I'll be honest, that could go either or depending on who you are. Some people like the fact that there's the same maps that they're familiar with. Some people may not like it.
Another thing that I really like that they brought back is map voting. That's the one part that I want to talk about.
Oh, yes.
The fact that we literally have the choice to choose what map we want. Previous COD, Modern Warfare 2019, Cold War, and Vanguard, and even Modern Warfare, well, not even Cold War. We had the option with Cold War. Modern Warfare 2. Yeah. The map was chosen for us, and I literally don't understand why. I want the option to choose what map I want. Hypothetical scenario. There's a map that you really like, and there's a map that you really, really like, or there's a map that you both hate, both maps are garbage, and you pick random. And if you don't like those maps, you have the option to back out. With the maps being chosen for you, you're just guaranteed to back out almost every single time.
They eliminated all three options you could have done. Like, it's, hey, I don't like this one. I don't really like this one. Let's roll the dice and let's see if we can get a better map. And if I don't like that map, I leave the lobby. So much choice. All right, what happened to America? All right, what happened to choice? All right, no. You're going to keep playing Senor Border Crossing because you have a 2 KD. Like, what, bro? Like, no option with that. So that's definitely another thing that's, once again, we didn't complain about it. They took it out. We complained to add it back because obviously we wanted it. They said no. All right. So I guess they're our parents now. I don't get it. But another one of those things. Another one else. What other great things would you say you've seen so far from Modern Warfare 3?
When I saw this came back, I literally fucking praised the high heavens and whoever decided to add this back, make them CEO of the fucking company at this point. Dead fucking silence.
I was just about to mention that. Yep.
I
also like to. I kind of like the uniqueness how it's like equipment now. Like porks are still cool, yes, but I like now that everything's covered with equipment. It just gives that little extra edge. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? A little tweak. Congratulations. I love the fact you did that. Good job.
For the past 3 fucking years, we have literally been forced to play in a loud fucking world. Like, you literally could not move around the fucking map without the fear of being fucking sound whored.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what happens when you take out dead silence and you're being sound whored all the time? What does that do, Mr. Houston, Texas?
When they take out dead silence, right? When there ain't no dead silence, right? Because I've seen this firsthand, right? So you play Search and Destroy. You want to know what it looks like when you're spectating? Because obviously skill-based matchmaking is the greatest implementation on earth. So my teammates, have their TVs off, but their headphones on. So what tends to happen, right? So they have their headphones in, TV off. It's perfectly fine. Sane people play video games like that all the time. All right. So what I'm playing is what I'll see when I'm spectating somebody is they proceed to sit in a corner because they're too afraid to make noise themselves or make a wrong step because they're hearing so many footsteps. See, if I'm hearing so many footsteps, in combination with me having no map awareness, in combination with the map being garbage, in combination with me not having any map awareness on what the hell's going on, and possibly making a lot of noise if I start to move, what does that tend to happen? That proceeds to people sitting in corners with 7.25 shotguns because they're too afraid of failing. But failing should be a part of the system, you know?
Right.
So that creates this extremely sedentary play style that apparently they say is their majority demographic, but we've proven that wrong. We've proven that wrong a tremendous amount of times, that even their casual fan base doesn't like playing like that. So, like I even mentioned with the search and destroy, right? Within the beta, how fast are those, bro? Nas dropped 15, I dropped 12, Saucy dropped 10. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my boy Marco dropped like 8. You know what I'm saying? Whole lobby combined would have like 60, 70, maybe I'm exaggerating the number. I don't know. I'm not doing the math right now. But collectively, we'd have like a lot of kills, right?
Right.
I play Search now, and it's like one guy at the top with 10 because he's running around with a shotgun. The guy below him at 7, he's also running around with a shotgun. You know what I'm saying? An overpowered shotgun. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, well, I guess the shotguns I'm on for 2 are equalizers because of the time to kill. But that's the thing, man. But now it's like with the new game, the game flows so well because now the game's not relying upon sound. Sound is secondary, right, which I think it always should have been secondary. First is map awareness. Do I understand this map? When you see COD pros, you watch the CDL, how do they play? They run, they'll stop. 1, 2, 3. Cook the nade, throw it. Why? Map awareness. They understand the map. They understand the patterns and the behaviors of other players before they even make certain maneuvers. Right. That is called map awareness. That is what it takes for you to understand the game you're playing. But no, they're like, no, you know what? Just loud footsteps, terrible map awareness, and doesn't matter. And then there's no red dots. Like, it just makes for such a... There's no flow with the gameplays.
It just makes for snail-paced gameplay. It just makes for snail-paced gameplay. There's literally...
Exactly.
When you're making a hell of a ton of noise, there's really no reason to move around the map.
Yeah, because why am I moving? I get shot if I move.
Like 9 times out of 10, it's going to get you killed.
Exactly. I get penalized for moving. I get penalized for shooting. I'm not moving. I wouldn't move either. You know what I'm saying?
But like you said with Modern Warfare 3, you have freedom to move. Like, you can learn the map. Like, it's like when they brought it back, like... Praise whoever did it. Praise. I mean, in there it's called covert boots, but it's essentially, but you know.
I mean, in every other COD, but like the thing, right? Think about it, right? Every other COD that had dead silence was a perk you had to unlock at a very high level, right?
Right.
30 something, maybe somewhere between like the 40s and 50s. So I'm not entirely too opposed to that at all. I'm really not. But that gives me something to strive for. That gives me something to play for. Maybe I play hardpoint and stuff like that. And then when I get the covert boots, I go play Search and Destroy. And then in that case, all that's relied upon is map awareness. And these are familiar maps that we've already played with older games. So we have some sort of map awareness already. But now it's different movement. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get used to that as well. But we're already starting off pretty decently with knowing the map before. And now we have the covert boots. So now we get the time to learn the routes and stuff like that. So... it has some great things with this, man. It has some great things with this game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This one may be a little controversial. Let's talk about the maps.
Oh, okay.
Depending on who you ask, these are maps that we pretty much already played before. But I always ask people this. Would you rather play maps that are good and you're familiar with, or new maps that are absolutely trash and garbage?
I'd rather play maps that are recycled. I mean, granted, yeah, this game's probably going to have all recycled maps at launch. But, I mean, what would I prefer? I would honestly, in a perfect world, I prefer new maps that flow well, have great points of interest, great peak spots. Some are big, some are kind of small for great fast-paced gameplay. I prefer that. Now, Call of Duty has proven on numerous occasions that they don't know what the fuck they're doing sometimes. So, I'm just if it's to the point where they're gonna bring back all recycled maps, then let them bring the recycled maps. Let's play them again. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather have new maps, but I'm all right with the recycle maps. So you feel what I'm saying? I think it's an ultimatum at this point. Like that we either let them make new maps and they possibly all suck, or just bring back the same maps they've already had and they can't entirely mess those up.
Yeah, like,
that's my stand. That's my stand.
Look at the 16 maps we have in Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2. I would say out of the 16, maybe 4 aren't great. My opinion: Wasteland, Estates, Underpass, I believe it is.
Underpass. Is that the rainy map?
Rainy map.
Okay.
And there's another one that's not really coming to the top of my head. But outside of those 4 maps, most of the Modern Warfare 2 maps are pretty tolerable to good.
And they also got High Rise. I don't know if you said High Rise, but it's also High Rise.
That's the one through bad maps.
Oh, bad maps. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Outside of those 4 maps, every other map plays fine. Well, out of the couple we played in the beta.
Yeah. They most of them flow pretty smoothly. But then the thing that, while, like how you mentioned, it's a little controversial. I think the reason why it is because we also have to consider at the same time that this is the same maps, same spacing, probably same size, same everything, but new movement mechanics.
Yeah.
When we used to play Favela, it was really slow paced. It was just because that was the pacing of the OG Modern Warfare 2. Now it can B-hop. Technically, we run much faster. We slide. You know, there's skill-based matchmaking, so a lot of people are jumping off buildings 360 and crazy stuff. So that's the main thing that a lot of people are having issues with, is because it's the same map, same dimensions, but a completely different pacing as to how fast you move. So some maps but from what we've played, I kind of enjoyed them. From what I've played so far, I low-key kind of enjoyed them.
Yeah.
But I mean, we haven't played all of them. We may play Terminal and think, man, this shit about to be lit. Play and it's horrible. I mean, I don't know. We don't know. So that's where I feel like it's somewhat controversial. But I like what we have so far.
Yeah. So out of everything, that should cover all the good. If I'm missing anything, let's hit some honorable mentions before we get to the bad.
Honorable mentions. Let's see. You go first with that. I'm deciding between a few.
The ACS field upgrade, where you can throw down this device on a hard point, on a flag, and it will literally capture that motherfucker for you without you having to be on it. It's really good for solo players like myself. Because, you know, you're going to have those teammates that literally do not play the objective whatsoever. I don't understand why you don't do it. But the fact that this literally can give solo players a bit of a helping hand is a nice welcome.
Facts, for sure. Can I think of anything off the top of my head? In terms of honorable mentions, I can't think of anything right now. I'm just kind of glad that they stuck with the 5 attachment rule with guns. You know, I don't know what to do with Vanguard. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. We don't need 10. 10 attachments is pretty freaking crazy. We don't need 10. We never need 10. So
there was one thing I missed, the aftermarket parts, the new feature they added in. Now, I only really used the one aftermarket part, which was the Renetti pistol that allows it to turn it fully automatic, I believe.
Yeah.
That thing alone as a pistol, holy shit. It's kind of like, what's an operator mods in BO4?
Low key. But like, this is like a full-on transformation. It's the same gun, but like a body kit on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fire. Wait, question.
Yeah.
Were there any other aftermarket parts for any other guns? Because the only one I saw was the Renetti.
Outside of that one, I think there was one for the light machine gun. Don't quote me on that, but just for the pistol, for what I've seen.
We ain't using no light machine guns anyway, so I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But if you use light machine guns, all power to you.
I mean, I used the one they added in the beta, or that was in the beta. That one was really fucking strong.
Oh yes, that one was crazy. It was supposed to model like the PKP Pechenik, I think that's what it's called. I think it is. Or PKM. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so that covers the good. I'm pretty sure this is the part that I wanted to get to.
Gotcha.
The bad. Okay, Mr. Houston Texan, would you like to lead us off?
One thing I noticed off the rip, skill based is cracked out of its absolute mind. But I guess that's one thing we kind of just had to anticipate.
Certain to the point. We hitting the hard hitting straight the heart. There you go.
You know what I'm saying? We striking iron with this one, man. Skill based is kind of ridiculous. I still feel like for game modes like Search and Destroy, they still flow pretty well because sweats play pretty, like you can low key predict a play style for sweats, especially for game modes like Search and Destroy. And obviously everyone's running covert boots because they're all sweats, so it's all about routes when you Search and Destroy. Another bad thing I could think of.
Well, before we get into that, one thing I want to chat about skill-based matchmaking. Look here, I'm not saying I want to trounce bad players all the time. Hell, if I was getting all bad players all the time, I would be fucking bored out of my mind. What I want is variety in my matches.
A combination, yes.
If I literally get a sweat match one game, and the next 10 matches are also sweaty, I'm gonna get burnt out and exhausted.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
yes, I'm not gonna lie. I sweat my ass off in COD. I'm gonna keep it back with you. I sweat in COD. But there are also moments where I just wanna, just chill and relax for a bit.
So you just want to vibe, man.
Like, we're just doing TTV, kick, fucking, I banged your mom 69 at me every single match. And it's like, yo, like, sometimes it's almost like a deterrent for you to play the game, because it's like if you're not in the mood to play the game, it's like you just don't even want to play it. Like you got to be in the mood to sweat. You feel me? Like you're essentially just fighting clones of yourselves, and it's like at times it's just not fun. It really is.
And the other thing I want to point out that's a negative when it comes to skill based is it's prioritizing skill level over connection.
Oh Lord, I forgot about that.
So at certain times when you're playing the game and you're like, why the hell am I on a 100 ping but I have fiber? I don't have fiber, but I know people who do have fiber. They're on higher pings than me. How'd that work? You know what I'm saying? You got a buddy on a 9 ping. He playing next door to the server. I'm on 100 ping. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why am I connecting with this guy and he's so far from me?
Right.
But they're only doing that because it prioritizes skill level. And I'm like, bro, you can prioritize skill level to an extent. Like as a protective, you know what I'm saying? Like as a protective barrier to protect. Like when we first play COD for the first time, what do we run into? For 1s, 2s, 10, 5, 15, maybe the highest be 30, right? Let's say we start sweating a little bit. We start seeing the prestiges. You know what I'm saying? The higher level is the 55s, the people who are 55 and never prestiged. You know, it should be that kind of variety. Obviously, when the game see that you're a better player. But if you're a bad player, then it should be a protective bracket rather than skill-based bracketing.
Right.
So that's what I think. I mean, granted, yes, sometimes I like shitting on sweats. I like shooting bodies sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say I like going to game chat, you know what I'm saying, spitting my ish, you know what I'm saying? I like doing that every now and again. But the main problem I have is when I prioritize that over connection and I'm lagging my ass off, and then it almost goes to the next point that I have, which is the time to kill is inconsistent. So inconsistent time to kill plus bad connection. Like come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here, bro?
Like, I also want to touch on the time to kill, and I'm pretty sure some of y'all are probably asking, didn't y'all say that was like part of the good section? It's good, but also bad. Let's think about it. With the previous CODs being at 100 HP, everything's a melt machine. With 150 health, that gives you a more fair chance, you know, to turn around and shoot back. My issue is with the time to kill, and this is an issue that was in Black Ops 4. Some weapons benefit the TTK in this game, something others. Like for example, as like BF4, shotguns, snipers. It's like you don't even have 150 health.
Some guns respect time to kill, some don't. It's annoying.
You're gonna take about 5 to 6 kills to drop somebody with a sniper across the map. That sniper, dead.
One shot with a sniper. So I'm shooting. I'm the guy who has to perfect my aim, no matter where he's moving, and I have to make sure every single shot hits. But he snipes me one shot and I'm dead. I've been no-scoped so many times on this beta. It's crazy. I'm like, bro, are you serious? and then, I mean, we can talk about the striker too. The striker's a little OP too. Sometimes that shit.
Oh yeah.
But headshot multiplier, that thing's crazy.
Next point. The fucking 2-gun meta in this game. ACR striker or MCS and striker literally dominated this entire beta. Those were literally the only 2 guns we saw. Even after they nerfed the striker, this thing was still shooting house, and like no other guns stood a chance. AMR 9, forget about it. Most of the ERs, please. Shotguns, unless you're within close range, forget about it. Snipers, I guess they stood a chance at range. Pistols,
yeah. Other than like the conversion kit on the Renetti, like we're not really gonna use like, you know what I'm saying. And even the conversion kit has a much higher time to kill than opposed to the striker if you're hitting all headies or all upper body shots.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, man, I mean, I think they need one gun for every single scenario. Like, for example, one gun I can think of on top of my head is like Black Ops 3, for example, right? The KN-44. It's that gun, the great starter gun, right? Not the greatest at long range, but like short range and up close, it's a good gun to start off with if you just start off with the game.
Right.
Then you got like, you know what I'm saying, you got your ICR, extremely accurate at range, laser beam, right? You also got the Man of War. Let's say it has a slow time to kill, but high damage. Let's say if you're a person who prioritizes damage. Also the Shiva, semi-automatic, high damage if you got the aim. M8, burst weapon. Prioritize, you got long range, you got good aim. There needs to be a gun sort of for like every single.
Like, there's a give and a take.
Exactly.
In some areas, and in other areas, it wasn't great. In this beta, these two guns literally filled every single role in every single scenario.
They were just trump cards for every other gun, and then the other guns were just like, what's the point of me using this shit? And to be completely honest with you, bro, maybe if there was a skill-based matchmaking, I'd see a variety. But obviously, they're all sweats, and if I'm using an MCW, he's gonna be like, well, this guy's shit on me with an MCW. Do I look stupid? Am I gonna use this other gun? No, I'm gonna pull out MCW my damn self. So that's the thing, and people get mad at it, but I feel like the two-gun meta is emphasized even more, and this is another reason why I hate skill-based, because everything. But skill base has to be top tier, right? So let's say we're competing, right? Now, if we're competing, we're playing for money, right? We're gonna be playing against who? Some of the greatest players. So guess what we're gonna need for some of the greatest players? Great connection, great movement, great internet. You know what I'm saying? Great specs on whatever system we're playing on. Good gun with great time to kill. You know what I'm saying? A great team. The problem is, I need those things to play at a high level. The thing is, I'm trying to play at a high level with no incentive and none of those things to help me play at that high level, which is skill-based matchmaking. Yeah. So that's the main gripe I have with it. You know what I'm saying? The main grievance I have with it. So it's like everybody's using the same guns because they're like, if I don't use this gun, I get fucked. So, but if there wasn't skill based, you could have a mix. Maybe you want to make a video on I don't remember all the guns from the game, but let's say the AMR9, for example. Skill base is mixed up. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Swag, Korean Savage, Dismo. You know what I'm saying? They may use a gun that's not the greatest, but they'll try and get a video with it. And you're able to do that because you may have some bad lobbies. All you need is that one good lobby, though. That one good lobby. But now we don't get them good lobbies no more. Everybody's the exact same. So, ruins the variety. There's no sense of having variety.
All right, so next one that's bad. And I think this is one this one's going to hit you at home because you had the biggest problem with this one. And that is the spawns.
Oh god, I forgot about the spawns. Long story short, they're garbage, bro. They're just garbage. There's nothing else for me to say. They just suck, bro. They just suck. I've seen people.
You had a massive problem with spawns, now.
I don't know how I forgot about spawns. I'd spawn and die immediately. Now look at the kill cam and bro spawned next to me, looked right and killed me. They just suck, bro. I don't know what y'all need to do to fix them. But especially for domination, you know what I'm saying? Like if I have A flag, spawn me at the A flag, okay? Spawn me at the A flag. If they have C and I have A, spawn me at A. I'm spawned at C and they have C and we're spawning next to each other. Why?
Right.
Like it's just I don't know. I'm not an expert in making spawns. I just know they suck. They need to fix it. That's my point.
I think the reason why the spawns are so bad because they're still going off the how does it say, like the ground warriors type spawning system. Where you're like spawning close to your teammates and you're spawning closer to the action. But like you said, in most like team-based game modes like Dom, Hardpoint, like you should be spawning near your flag or near your base. You shouldn't be spawning like right on top of an enemy or an enemy spawning right on top of you. Because that makes for like bad game. But it's like, well, shit, there was really nothing I could do about it because the spawn said, okay, we're gonna spawn this guy right next to you, and there's really nothing you can do about it.
Exactly. Like you just how am I supposed to get warm? I spawn first game in hard point, defend the objective, dead. All right, wait, hold on. What? I look, the dude just spawned, looked right, and I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? And if you do it, because I've had moments where I spawn, I look around instantly, I get a kill. Yeah, he got a buddy that spawned there too. I'm the only oddball here. I'm the ugly duckling. I'm the dude that spawned in the wrong spot. You know what I'm saying? I gotta fight everybody because I spawned here for some reason. But it's man, it's out of high. I forgot about that. But that's definitely another grievance we got for sure.
There was another one that I wanted to cover, and I think this one's kind of, I don't know. I think I'm gonna need to sit with this a little more when the full game comes out, but I'm not too sure about this. And that one's the aim assist. I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, this game's gonna expose the fuck out of a lot of people, because game assist in this game is rather fucking light.
I don't know. I kind of like the aim assist in this game. I liked it. I liked it more than the Modern Warfare. You know what's weird? I think it's. This is my opinion. I think it's more consistent than like the new Modern Warfare 2 aim assist. That because sometimes, bro, the new Modern Warfare 2 aim assist is either really strong or there's some instances the shit doesn't even exist.
Right.
But the new Modern Warfare 3 one, granted, it's not perfect, but like Nas just mentioned, look, it's a higher time to kill. It's not as much aim assist. All right. You might need to bring your thumbs when you want to turn on the system. All right, I'm just saying. All right, that's the thing with me. You know, I kind of liked it. I was beaming shit in this game. I have better aim on Modern Warfare 3 than Modern Warfare 2 because I think I have more control over my aim. You know what I'm saying? With the slightly lighter aim assist, but it is in fact lighter for sure. What are your thoughts on it? I want to hear.
There are times where when I first played the beta, it did take me a while to like. I don't know, like with the new game, with the new COD game coming out every year, I kind of need to like get used to the aim, like matching some of the guns. It's like some guns for like the aim assist just wasn't as strong as other CODs. Now, like I said,
that's had the greatest aim assist though. This one that's had the greatest aim assist though.
Yeah.
Two guns that everybody knows. Yep.
Right. So like I said, it's gonna take me some time to get used to it, but I don't hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm dead in the middle when it comes to it, you know.
Yeah, I don't mind getting used to some new aim assist. If it's like lighter, then it's not as strong as how it was previously. I don't mind that, but some of y'all gonna start hacking a little bit. Some of y'all need some Cronuses. I'm just saying, man. That beats me.
It's time we see on Twitter, we see the YY with the trash music, just aimbotting people across the map.
hey, yeah, we gotta talk about that too. Hey, so y'all posting them YY movement videos. If you're posting those videos and you're hacking, you're crazy. I couldn't believe it. He had some horrible ass song in the background. He's YY spinning around looking at the ground.
Ken Carson.
Yeah, I think it was Ken Carson. Yeah, and then he's hacking. Like what? I couldn't believe he's hacking. Like he'll YY, right? He's not even near the guy. They're just damn. I'm like, what, dude? What, bro?
Oh my god.
I couldn't fucking believe.
I know when I first saw that on Twitter, I was just dying laughing because it's like, what the fuck?
I was dying laughing, bro. Dude, and the dude, when I saw it the first time, it was because somebody quoted it, and they were like, "Dude, this guy is actually," in all caps, he said, "He's actually hacking." And I watched somebody use hacking his cock off. What is this, bro? This is crazy.
Oh my god! If I see you in my lobby just YY, I'm gonna fucking shoot the shit out of your body.
Man, I'm hey, bro. I hacking and pubs playing for free is wild. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh lord.
Negative return on investment, yeah.
Before we get into the ugly, is there any honorable mentions that we missed for the bad?
For the bad. Oh, Estate sucks. There you go. State sucks. Honorable mention. State sucks.
That one was a given. But with some honorable mentions, I would like to see some of the weaker guns in this game get buffed, so it's able to compete with some of the stronger two-gun metas in this game.
Yeah, I think definitely the MCW probably should be like strictly long range, and I think maybe there was like another AR. I forgot what the name was, like something 5.56. Yeah, but that gun could benefit from like being more.
Oh,
like
the MTZ 5.56.
That's what it was. Yep, that gun could benefit from being more of like a mid-range kind of gun.
Mm-hmm.
Like throwing a red dot on it, pretty like fast, rate of fire, or maybe somewhat reliable at that like mid-range, partially close range a little bit.
Yeah,
I just think that they need to focus on making guns for each scenario, like give and take. Like good at this part, not good at this. I think they need to have that on more guns, or else everybody's gonna use MCWs all year. So
funny enough, I was actually digging the AMR9 for a while. Like I was really liking that gun. Yeah, I absolutely love like low recoil submachine guns. Like I was digging it, but then Striker MCW, it didn't stand a chance.
They're just better in every way. And whenever you're in a sweat lobby, bro, and somebody else is using it, you're just like, all right. Now I gotta bring it out.
Let's get it going.
Let's get it going.
All right, and this is probably gonna be the short one. The ugly. Let's go ahead and get the obvious one out of the way. Battle Rage at launch. Or at the beginning of the beta. Holy fuck.
I didn't even get to use it, man. I'm on PC.
Brother, I used Battle Rage and it was so fucking there.
I've seen the Shotzi clips, bro. Like, it was crazy.
Like, we all remember Juggernaut, right? It's something like Juggernaut times 10.
That shit was multiplayer Juggernaut, bro. That shit was multiplayer Juggernaut. You might as well go, you know, I might as well start the game, pop the bottle, take a swig, throw it away, burp, get the frying shit, bro. Like, it was crazy.
I don't understand why they made from a field upgrade to a tactical. Why?
Nah, Loki, like Loki, imagine how crazy that would be, though. Like, imagine like it as like a maybe it's a field upgrade or tactical, but instead of it being batteries, they call it Juggernaut, and they put it in multiplayer. And like mid S&D match, right? You're trying to listen for footsteps, right? All you hear is, psh, you hear the glass break. You're like, oh fuck, he's near me. And you're like, oh, he popped the Jugger, bro. You trying to chow him and shoot him like for like 10 bullets, he's still alive. He kills you. You're like, oh my gosh. It'd be annoying, but it'd be kind of funny to do that. You know, it'd be kind of funny.
Yeah. So yeah, Battle Rage absolutely busted. Now, thank God, from Sledgehammer, you're the go for this. Nerfed it hours later.
W company.
W.
A+.
So, ugly number 2. Streaks were absolutely fucking shit.
Streaks they even have in this game? What streaks they even have? Oh, they had like UAV, the little mosquito drone shit.
Counters, fucking SAE.
Counter. I have SAEs again.
Oh lord, I remember the fucking Guardian. Oh no.
Bro, that's a motherfucking spotlight, bro.
Whoever decided to add in the Guardian, I asked why. What was your thought process when adding in the Guardian?
Just take it out. Like just take it out, bro. It sucks. Just take it out, bro. Just take it out.
I understand. Like BO2 Guardian wasn't that bad. BO3 Guardian, okay, cool. This one, it doesn't even damage you. It's just loud as fuck.
It's just loud and annoying. Annoying as hell. I don't know why they did it. Put it in.
I mean, they even reduced the timer again. W Sledgehammer, but again, it didn't need to be in the game.
Facts.
And this one, I don't know, kind of goes into the whole maps logic. Playing these maps nowadays made me realize that once I took those nostalgia glasses out, some of these maps do not age well.
Yeah. And
you even said it in the bad Estates. Holy fuck! I think I played that map
Estates garbage
3 times and then never again.
Because the thing is, it's almost like it's like having this map with this game's movement is almost counterproductive.
Right.
Because you expect everybody to move around and utilize the movement mechanics within your game. It's a fat ass map, and I can't see anything because everybody blends in with everything. All I see is a glare, and I'm dead. Like, there's no point. So why even allow me to move like this if I'm gonna play a fat map like Estate? So it's like, well, what's the point with it? So it's like, I do like the fact you mentioned that most of these maps do not age well, because they really do not at all.
And mind you, those are just 5 maps we got.
Facts.
Imagine when we get the rest.
Oh yeah, oh lord. We're gonna get what, like, bro? We're gonna see how Terminal plays, low key.
Terminal, Karachi, Wasteland, fucking Sub Base.
Ooh, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I think Sub Base might be a map that may not play well. Personally, I don't think it'll play well.
Really?
I don't, because the way Sub Base plays, the way I've seen most people from, at least from when I watch like YouTubers and shit like that, even when I've played it, it kind of benefits from being a slower paced gameplay. It low-key does. Because most people, when they play it, they usually, you know what I'm saying, Claymore here. You know what I'm saying? Watch this spot, watch that spot. right to this spot, watch that spot. There's that one building with like the stairs. People, I'm not an expert when it comes to that map, but people know what I'm talking about. They'll just put a claimer at the bottom, claimer at the top. People love being in there. So if they mimic that map to be like the exact thing with the exact same size, because I think that's what they're doing, it may be a map that might. I don't think it would flow well. Like I think you're like a 16-year-old kid at an elementary school playground. That's what I think it would be like. It just wouldn't fit, you know. That's my personal thing. I think our movement's a little too fast for a map like Subbase. I think that map would benefit from a slower paced game like they did with Modern Warfare 2. That's what I think.
Okay. One of the maps that I'm really not looking forward to play is Wasteland. I will not touch Wasteland. Because back in the old Modern Warfare 2, if you got kill streaks in that map, it was the same. Jeez.
There's no hiding spots, bro. There's no hiding spots. It's over.
Outside of the middle of the map and some area houses around it, it's like you literally do not stand a fucking chance. So God forbid if an AC-130 gets called in.
You're literally just waiting until your spawn protection runs out to die to the streets. Bust out some cold blood and hope you're gonna be alright, bro. That's literally it, bro. Like there's no running. You can't out slide cancel chopper. They didn't have chopper gun in this beta, did they?
They did not.
Okay, good. But yeah, they're probably gonna have chopper gunner because they've had it in pretty much every game. So can't outrun a chopper gunner now. You know what I'm saying? So, especially not Wasteland. So whatever they decide to do with that map, add some houses. You know what I'm saying? Add some brick and mortar houses. Add a little restaurant or something. I don't know. Maybe add something, because if they take the exact same map, exact same layout, that map might just be like a complete disaster.
Oh, you gotta remember, brother. There are doors. You know, the newer generation of COD, their obsession with doors.
Obsession with doors for some reason. I don't know why. I just love doors. Don't know why, but y'all like doors. I don't get it. Somebody out there has got an obsession with doors. Like my boy Blame Truth says. Joe Secot, he got an obsession with doors. I don't know what it is, but he got an obsession with doors. You feel me? But we'll just have to see. Hey, quick question.
Okay.
Your thoughts on doors? Do you think they'd be better off taking them out or like leaving them in the game? What do you think?
At this point, just get rid of them. I don't understand.
Yeah, they don't serve that much of a purpose.
They really don't serve a purpose outside of just halting fucking flow of the map and gameplay.
Yeah, like I just use them to piss people off when I play Warzone. Like, so I'll hide behind the door, he goes through, I slide through, I keep plating. That's really it.
Now,
which I could do that with.
I don't really mind doors that much in Warzone, but in the multiplayer, I don't understand what that.
Yeah. That I agree with. Yes. Warzone's not bad. Multiplayer, no point.
But outside of that, this beta was flawless. Almost flawless.
It was nice.
I would rate it a solid 7.8 out of 10. Not perfect, but then again, I wanted to play this beta when it left, because you know I missed it. It was a refresher playing what we have for the last year or so, but not bad, Sledgehammer. Not bad.
I say it's a 7 out of 10, definitely, man. Also, but the thing is, man, is like the thing that y'all need to understand, bro. Look, the game doesn't need to be a 10 out of 10. All right, it just needs to be fun. Okay, which the thing I keep highlighting with this game. All right, this game's not perfect, but it's fun. All right. Now, I don't care how much fancy, nice stuff you add. I don't care how nice the graphics are. If the game's not fun, I don't want to play it. There's some meatheads on Twitter talking about, oh, Modern Warfare 3's game graphic mechanics are downgrade from Modern Warfare 20. I don't care, bro. Like, the game's fun. I don't care. The game's fun. That's how much people don't
play the game for graphics.
You know, that's how much people. I play low settings anyways. I don't care about the textures, bro. I really don't. Know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to blow up my graphics card. I don't care about ultra ray tracing and shadow reflections on how. I don't care, bro. If the game's fun, done deal. All right,
deal.
We could be playing against Roblox stick figures. If the game's fun, I don't care, bro. So definitely 7 out of 10. The game's fun. Is it up there? No, forget 7 out of 10. I'm saying 8 out of 10. Because I think it has some potential for it to change. I feel like they're going to change a few things. The beta was an 8 out of 10 for me. I could stand on that a little bit more because I think there are certain things that obviously need to be changed. But I think that I'm going to put some faith in Sledgehammer. And I'm going to say they're going to make those changes. They're going to make the game better. So I'm going to say 8 out of 10. I'm saying because they seem like they're doing their job. But I'm telling you, if the game drops and it's worse, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. But
Lord.
Great expectations so far. Put faith in Sledgehammer and say they're gonna do a good job. 8 out of 10.
What I like to hear. All right, now you would think that we would end it off here, right? No. We got a little bonus section for y'all. And that's our expectations, wants, don't wants for Warzone.
Warzone. Nice.
Warzone 3 to be particular. Now, new map, Urzikstan. Already better than Al-Mazrah. Say that right now. From what I've seen, from what I've seen, already better than Al-Mazrah.
A lot of people have been saying it's not like bad, but it's not like surprising. I mean, it's look, once again, if it's decent, cool. As long as it's not horrible to play experience wise.
Right.
That's what matters, because Al-Mazrah looks nice.
It looks nice.
Flows like shit, so none of it matters. Flows like shit, so none of it matters. This is like having a Lamborghini with no gas or no engine. Who gives a fuck? It's a Lamborghini. Has no engine. Like, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, in terms of flow with Urzikstan, right? Urzikstan for something like that. I don't know. Warzone 3.0. Warzone 3.0. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm just gonna jumble on and we'll just go one by one about the things that I like. The 2 points that I want to get into. Number one, in Black Ops 4, when Black Ops had 150 health, it was all right then because then you had manual healing. So if you were down to 1 HP, a trauma kit, you were back at 200 health within seconds. Here, you gotta wait for your health to come back, which kind of makes me a little bit nervous because if you get into a multi-enemy engagement, you pretty much about stand no chance. Well,
yeah, the health,
of course.
Yeah, the health regen in this game was a little slow. So, and I think it was a little slow at Warzone as well. I personally kind of prefer the health to regen. Personally, I kind of do, because sometimes I'm not gonna remember. I remember plates. I can remember plates because every game has like shields, but just like with Fortnite too. Sometimes I don't remember health. I just assume it comes back. I've played so much multiplayer, so I think it'd be weird. Which I think they did this in Warzone for a reason, just because it's kind of hard for you to go from multiplayer with your health regen, and then Warzone, your health doesn't regen. Let's say you play multiplayer all day, then you go to Warzone. It's like a whole mindset switch or shift. So I think it'd be kind of better if it's like health regen, but you add plates, obviously.
Okay. Now this is the next one that I really am kind of concerned about. But I also want your input on Ranks. So,
okay.
We all know that dead silence in BRs is kind of unfair because if you're literally sneaking up behind someone and you don't hear them, that's not skilled. That's kind of an unfair balance.
It's a bad fat ass map. Yep.
Now, would you prefer covert boots to be a field upgrade or as a standard perk? Now, mind you, if covert boots are a standard perk off the rip, if you get your loadouts, that, in my opinion, may pose a bit of a problem. Because that's literally what everyone's gonna put on.
Yeah, I would say in terms of loadouts, I think in Warzone it could be a field upgrade that you could pick up. Personally, I think it'd be better off that way. But I think multiplayer should stay as covert boots. Multiplayer should have covert boots. Warzone should have the field upgrade. Because I've had dead silence on like Warzone. You know what I'm saying? Pop Deddy, make a smart play. You know what I'm saying? Change the whole dynamic. And it doesn't last forever. I think it'd be better off. Because imagine a silent BR map. That'd be weird. So, I think it'd be better off that way. And I gotta, after your points, actually go ahead and say your points. And I got one more thing that's partially concerning. A lot of people. Because
I'm pretty sure nobody likes to die to someone that literally has dead silence, right? Because not because he was better than you, not because y'all played you, but because you just couldn't hear him.
Yeah, and it's a giant map, so we should be able to hear people.
So for me, if you're gonna have covert boots as literally part of your loadouts, I feel that's gonna be a bit of a problem. So like I said, in my personal opinion, it needs to become a field upgrade in the Warzone.
Field upgrade in Warzone, perk and multiplayer. That's what I think.
Right. Your points?
I have 1 point that people may disagree with me on, but they're adding Rebirth Island and Fortune's Keep back. I don't know how long that might last. Just because we've played Rebirth for 3 years. Or 2 years, I think. I don't know how long it's been, but I said 3 years just because it's Modern Warfare 2019, Cold War, and Vanguard. So let's say 2 to 3 years. We played Rebirth Island, right? Now, my issue here is the same thing with the maps being recycled. How long is it gonna last to where we're like, we want something new? Because if it's the same bar for bar Rebirth, we might get bored of that shit extremely fast. I think they should have maybe the same structure, new buildings entirely. Okay. I want it to feel different, but still sort of like flow the same way. Sort of like studio and firing range, or like uplink and summit.
Map is pretty much layout for layout, but it looks different.
It looks very different to the point where it damn near studio kind of feels like firing range, but with uplink, damn near doesn't. You don't look at it and be like, summit, because summit's freaking freezing cold. Uplink's a jungle, you know what I'm saying? So it damn near feels different. I think it should almost be how it is with uplink and summit. Now, if it's bar for bar like Rebirth, I think we may get bored of it very fast. Even though we want Rebirth back so bad, I just think we may get bored of it fast. A lot of people have been
asking for Rebirth. Like, come on now, like, think about it. If you don't like Urzikstan, and Urzikstan is like more of a slow pace, if you want something a little bit faster than that, hop into Rebirth, hop into Fortune.
Yeah.
But as Rank said, we pretty much had this for like what, 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Now nostalgia can really only last so long for you. Like, okay,
the rose-tinted glasses come off. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna need something new here.
Yeah, and I mean, I think if they added Fortune's Keep back and it's bar for bar, that wouldn't really be that bad. The reason I say Fortune's Keep is because, bro, we had that map for 4 months before they took the shout, like eternally. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's only like 4 or 5 months we had it. We're not too used to it. We are. I kind of am because our source is sweat. But, I mean, I wouldn't mind Fortune's Keep, but if they had Rebirth, please make it somewhat different. Make everything look different. If it looks the exact same, I'm gonna be like, all right, you guys are pretty fucking lazy here. Let's be honest. And we're gonna get bored of it kind of quickly.
Now, one thing I feel like that can kind of, go from Warzone, in my opinion, and a lot of people aren't gonna agree with this. Strongholds. Strongholds gotta go.
I couldn't care less about them. They could just take them out.
One thing that I love about OG Warzone 1 in particular is that everyone's just landing in this real hot spot, just picking up a gun, just gunning people down. And literally, if everyone's loading at a stronghold just to get their loadouts, with literally within 60 seconds of spawning in. I don't know. I feel like I don't really care for them. It can go, really.
They're like points of perspective, and it's almost like playing totally normal Rebirth. How everybody tries to go to the same exact spot because that's the only thing you can go for in that game mode, realistically, to get your loadout off the rip. I just think Verdansk was fine without him. Like, just take him out. Like, I feel like it's one of those things that they just added just to add, and we kind of just got used to it because that's just meta. Right. But I personally, I agree with you. I think we could be better off without him.
Yeah. Also, another thing that was in the beginning of Warzone 2, bags, don't do them. Absolutely not.
Oh, like when somebody dies and then they dropped it.
It needs to be like vomit loop. Everything, get on the floor. Bags, absolutely not.
This makes it so slow. Like, I gotta walk up. What do you have in your backpack? I get fucking sniped in the back of the head, bro. Oh, what is in this backpack? Fucking 50 cal in the back of the head, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? I'm trying to pick in this side how many plates dude has. He has all this other dumb shit that I don't need. He has 80 stims and 4 gas masks. I'm trying to look where the bullets at. I guess I cast him in the back of the head. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, make it. He dies, he drops everything. Do that. Like, it's just quicker. So yeah.
Like, this isn't H1Z1. This isn't Tarkov. This isn't freaking some other PUBG, some mid-ball battle royale. I want everything on the floor so I can just literally pick it up and go. Auto pick. I want to auto pick up my plates. I want to auto pick up my ammo. Also, ammo should not count as inventory.
Yeah,
ammo should literally not count as inventory.
I don't like the way they did with this Warzone. Take out the inventory. I don't want inventory. Just take it out. Just my gun, my loadout, my tacticals, lethals, field upgrade. That's it. Like, and kill streaks. I don't need anything else, bro. I don't need a backpack. I don't look at my backpack anyways.
Also, 2 more things that I would love to see. Number 1, you should only be allowed to carry 1 self-revive.
Yes.
In Warzone 2, you can literally carry all the self-revives you want, and it literally makes downing motherfuckers an absolute nightmare.
It wasn't like a huge issue, but it's like, why? Like, what do I need 4 self-reses for? Because somebody's gonna abuse it, which I've seen videos of somebody abusing it. You know what I'm saying? So like, what's the point? Like, it's not like a pressing matter. I need more than 1 self-revive. Why the fuck do you keep dying so much? Figure out the play style, bro. You keep dying, bro. The problem ain't the self-revives, the problem's you. So
right.
Yeah, it ain't that big of an issue.
And one more thing I want to say. I don't understand why y'all limited UAVs in Warzone 2. I really don't. Y'all finally decided to do course correction and allowed everyone to buy UAVs, with the downside being, oh, you can see it, but how about we get it right this time and allow for unlimited UAVs with everybody being allowed to see it?
It's Infinite Warfare or Infinity Ward making stupid decisions no one asked for. When we change you, and when we tell you idiots to change that shit back, you say, we're watching the community feedback. No, you're not, bro. Like, just like, who asked for limited UAV? And then some people try to defend it. Hey, bro, look, I'm gonna say this right now, all right? Anybody who defends having limited UAVs, text me your address. We could box, bro. I'm to travel around the world, box people with different opinions. Like, I'm about to make it a vlog series, bro. Because we didn't ask for it. It makes the flow horrible. Because I may go to a buy station because I really need a UAV. And let's say, for example, I don't know if someone took a UAV from this buy station. I have to consider it. Hey, guys, did you buy a UAV from this buy station? No, I don't think so. There should be one in there. Or did we? I don't know. Did we hit that buy station? Like, that takes up too much time, bro. Like,
just adding damn UAV.
Yeah, it's just another unnecessary feature that just it slows down the play style again.
Also, why wouldn't you want a UAV? Especially for players like us, you know. We get out of a high traffic area with at least about a good 7-8 kills, you know. We get a bounty contract's done. Okay, we get a UAV. You see like a 600 teammates at this POV over here, kill them, get another contract, kill them. You know, like, it's a way to keep the game flowing for like kills and rotates and stuff like that.
Exactly.
When you limit UAVs, you pretty much limit intel, and we have to guess where people gotta be at.
It's no point. Got to guess where people be at. And you want to take our red dots? Haha, wonderful game, bro. Might as well play show my monitor off. Fuck is this? I'm supposed to play this with a monitor, bro? Like, what the hell, man? I don't know, bro.
Is there anything else you would like to see in Warzone?
That I'd like to see in Warzone. Lootable perks. Lootable perks. Definitely add lootable perks. Add balloons to the big map. Definitely add balloons for mobility. Obviously add helicopters too. Take out airplanes for the love of God. Do not add airplanes back. We're not playing Battlefield. Take
Vanguard and airplanes.
Just take out airplanes. Definitely keep contracts. But I don't think they mess with contracts at all. I said lootable perks. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'm just like, please do not add or do add. I don't think there's anything else besides the things that I mentioned, to be honest. Also, small feature that'd be kind of neat. Let's say, for example, there's camos that you get from either like a different game mode or something like that.
Right.
Sort of how they allow us to use Plague Diamond in Warzone. That'd be kind of neat. You know, there are zombies in this game. So yeah, if we get zombie camos and the zombie camos look cool, allow us to use them on the guns in Warzone. You know, I think it'd be a pretty neat feature. I love Plague Diamond. One of my favorite camos. Plague Diamond and Dark Ether, bro. Fire camos. So if they had those, mainly Dark Ether, I ain't gonna lie. If they had like Dark Ether, because Dark Ether looked better than DM Ultra. Yeah, so let's say, for example, if they got zombie camos that are fire, let us use them in Warzone. That'd be a new feature. Kill streaks.
And I'm pretty sure that you are aware that with this update that every single Modern Warfare 2 weapon will be coming to this game, right? For the love of all that is holy, do not break this game. I'm pretty sure you remember Cold War's integration, right?
Yeah. Pretty much every integration was just, the Cold War one, all the tactical rifles, holy
DMR, that's all it fucking is, the fucking DMR.
The DMR, the AUG, the M16, man, just don't break the game. That's all I'm asking. Just test the game before you release it, please. Like, if something's really bad, just test it and fix it. Just delay it, please. I don't care. Like, you know, so that's my thing. Just don't break the game off launch, which you think would be a given. But
we can't hope.
The times we living now. Oh, you can't hope for nothing. Can't hope for nothing in these times, bro.
Like I said, my biggest fear is just covert boots freaking being a standard loadout perk for everybody, and I would really just want it to be a field upgrade so we can kind of, you know, have our intel and audio, we can hear it and not just die to some bullshit that we couldn't hear. Do those things, and we're back.
And to the people that think we're freaking we're contradicting ourselves because we want Dead Silence as a perk in multiplayer, but we don't want it as a perk within Warzone. Dude, it's a giant map, bro. It's 150 people.
Giant map game mode.
Imagine the whole lot. Imagine you're getting stream sniped by the whole lobby and you can't hear them. It's 100 people behind you. You can't hear a single footstep because they're all got covert boots. Like, no, bro. It works in multiplayer because it's 6v6, obviously, and they're smaller maps. Better to learn the routes on those maps. Nobody learns routes on Warzone. You kind of just play by the circle. So
right. And over time, you kind of learn it. So
yeah, exactly. So
in the multiplayer, you're learning in Warzone. You just gotta wing it and hope for the best.
Yeah, you're just winging it. And sometimes you don't even have control. Sometimes the circle fucking sucks. Right. Terrible game. Oh well.
So, Mr. Houston, Texas, I will ask you this question one more time. Are we back?
From what I've seen so far, yes. Now, on November 10th, if what we have on November 10th is dog shit, well, then we're not. But I'm gonna hope that Sledgehammer, everybody, you know what I'm saying, has meetings with their eyes open and their ears unplugged. So I think, from what I've seen, pick the sticks back up. You know what I'm saying? Put the headsets on. You know what I'm saying? Boot up your everything. You know what I'm saying? It's ready to go. It's time, bro. It's time. You know what I'm saying? It's time. So
yeah, I think he is back.
For sure.
So that is our good, the bad, and the ugly with a sprinkle of Warzone adding in today's video. So do me a favor. Hit the like button for your boy. Subscribe. If you don't, the crush probably won't text you back, and she will probably ghost you. Boy, Ranks, Houston, Texas. Hit that boy up. Love the YouTube channel. Love the TikTok. If you're not following the man, what the hell are you doing?
How you doing with your life, bro?
In the description below. Be sure to follow them all. Love the content creator.
Yes,
Stay
sir.
safe. And remember, go out to water. Hug your mom. And get this money, because if you're not getting money, you're wasting life.
And play with your damn monitors on, all right? I won't be playing with y'all on Search and Destroy. You guys are freaking sitting in corners with shotguns and you die. Stop that shit, bro. I'm trying to carry y'all every day. Play with your TVs and your monitors on, all right? Y'all be easy.
Boy,